Hi everyone, this is Ginger Pana here on YouTube. I wanted to do a video share on a haul that I did today. If you follow me on Instagram, you will know that Daiso opened up its very first store here in Hawaii on the island of Oahu in Pro City. And to make a long story short, you might see it in the news, but our local craft store, Ben Franklin, had purchased the, I guess, rights or the contract to open up the Daiso stores here in Hawaii. So the first one opened up this past Wednesday. It has been crazy, nonstop lines to get into the store. The lines snake around the building. I think the first day it took 2 hours to get into the store and maybe 2 hours to check out or something like that. Or I think as the days went on, maybe it took an hour, hour and a half for you to get into the store and then another hour to stand in line. Well, today is Saturday. My husband took me. I'm so glad that he decided to go with me because the lines, it took us maybe about an hour, 15 minutes to get into the store. And while I shopped, my husband went to stand in line because the line wrapped around the back of the store. So he and I tag team each other so he could go look and see what he wanted to. So let's get into my video haul. Let's take away my sign. I must make very good use of my sign. Okay. So, I went and I saw these felt. Okay, now, as you know, Daiso is a Japan-based company, and I believe they only have stores on some of the West Coast states and now Hawaii. So whenever I go to visit my cousin in California, I always go crazy at the Daiso store, but now I have my very own. So I did purchase some felt. It comes on this roll and it's pretty big. Here, let me move up. I don't know if my whole camera will capture it, but it is 70 by 60 centimeters or 27.5 by 23.6 inches. And so they had a lot of different colors, but I decided to pick up some of these colors. I'm going to try to use my die cut machine and maybe use some of my poinsettia dies and try to cut some out. So I'll do a video share if and when I do it. I have all these ideas, but to make them is another story. They also came in smaller packs such as this. Let's see here. Okay, so it's 18 by 18 centimeters. So it's a 7 by 7 sheet. And I did open up the package of these felt pieces, and they are a pretty good feel to them. Oops, they have tape on them. So they're not too thin. Actually, they're pretty thick. So it's just a small square. So, you know, this whole pack was $1.50, and they came with 5 shades of pink and reds. And so I guess it's kind of comparable. You get a much bigger sheet when you buy them in the craft stores, but they feel a little bit more silkier. Okay, there's two sides. This one is a little bit more, you can feel the grain on it, and this side is very smooth. Okay, so I'm sure it's gonna cut very good. And you know, I buy a lot of my felt online, and one of my favorite stores to shop is Benzie Designs, and they make wool felt, and I just love making things with that brand of felt. Okay, so I'm gonna give these Daiso felt a try. I have it in this bag. So I purchased this A4 document case, and it is pretty thick. So it's an A4 size, so I guess it'll fit an 8.5 by 11. And as you can see, it wasn't $1.50, it was $3. And it's pretty big, it's kind of wide. So I guess, I don't know, here, I'll get a ruler. So if you measure the width or the depth of this, it's about a little bit over 2 inches. And then it'll fit um, yeah, it's about 8 3/4 by 12 inches. So it'll fit an 8.5 by 11 paper in here. Okay, so I bought two. I have an idea to try to maybe put some of my 8.5 by 11 paper in here. Okay. My husband bought this stationery and toolbox, and I'm not too sure. It says number 3, but oh, here, my ruler. It is just shy of 10 inches by, I guess, 5.5, less than 5.5. And it is about a little bit over 1.5 inches, maybe 1 and right before the 3/4 mark. So I think he's going to use this for some of his tools or his bowling equipment. So the top lid here is not attached. It comes completely off. So does these cases come completely off as well. So they're not hinged. Okay. I did purchase 2 of these CD DVD containers, and I think at once upon a time I saw someone alter these, and they made like embellishment an embellishment book out of this. So we'll see. I think they put pattern paper here, so I'll see what I'm gonna do with them. Not too sure yet, but I bought 2, and I didn't buy like I usually hoard and buy a lot, but because it's right in my neighbor, it's on the island now, I can always go and get whatever I need. Okay, and these 2, they're not craft related. Some of these are not craft related, but I bought these planes, and I bought them for my grandson. I watch him every Monday, and he always looks in my bag for a treat. My son and my daughter-in-law tell me that I spoil him. Yes, I do, but he is my only grandchild right now, so I guess I can spoil him a little bit. Okay, my husband bought these microfiber dust cloths. So he uses this for bowling to wipe down the bowling balls because the alleys have a lot of oil in it. So he uses this to clean the ball. And I'm not too sure. I'm assuming all of these were $1.50, but I'm not sure. Some, as you know, were $3. I think the most expensive thing I did see in there was $3. So it went from $1.50 to $2, $2.50, $3. Actually, I think I did see something that was $5, and it was this imported lychee candy, which is very expensive. And so they bought it straight from Japan. Okay, so I found these acrylic trays that I see some of you haul. So they have a painted design on the back, on the outside. So when you look into the tray, it looks like it's painted underneath or not really on top. But it's beautiful. So I bought them in 2 different patterns. Okay. I will just put them here. This I bought, it's kind of a it's for dough. So I think it's to make like little biscuits or cookies, but I think I'm going to try to put some polymer clay or one of those air dry clays in here and see if I can make some candy pieces. See, so it looks like this. So you put your dough or your clay in here and you shut it, and it molds to the form. That one is like, I think, a graham cracker looking, and this one is a sandwich. See, so it looks like this. Oops, sorry for the glare. So different kinds of biscuits. See, so give that a try. They had another design, but I only bought this one to try. Okay. Then I found some storage bags. So I bought different sizes. Let's see. Yeah, just these 3. So they are called with zipper. So I think it's Ziploc bags. And I figured I'll try them. They came in lots of different sizes, but I just bought these three. Maybe it can hold some embellishments and things like that. So it's kind of like a Ziploc top. So it just opens up. And I can't do it because I'm on camera. Yeah, so it's just one of those Ziploc bags. But they have a lot. For $1.50, this one has 85 pieces. And it's pretty thick. It's not that thin. This one has 50 pieces. And this one has 65. Okay, so they come in all different sizes. They were really big ones too. So I'm going to see what I plan to do with those. I'm not sure yet. I bought some rubber bands. They came in colorful pastel color rubber bands. And I had a project for this in mind, and now I can't remember what it was. But I thought it was so cute because of the colors. So I bought a package for $1.50. There are, I don't even know how many there are in here, but there's nice colors. So I can always gift them. Okay, then I bought some stickers. So there were two kinds of stickers. One said Aloha all on it, but I bought this one with the fruits. So I thought it was really cute. Okay, so that. And I bought, oh, a silicone heel cover. I was gonna gift this to my mom, so I'll see. Maybe I'll try it, and if it feels good, then I will buy some more. I could always use it too. I don't wear, I usually wear sandals and things, so I always have to put lotion on my feet. Okay, let's see. Oh, I just bought a nail clipper because my nail clippers always are missing from the spot I leave them in. I found these really tiny spoons, and so maybe I could use them in a project. And these are really small. You know, when I do some of those coffee cup or tea holders, they're like 4.5 inches long. And the spoon is only about a little bit over an inch, 1.25 inches. Okay, and then I bought this coffee. It's like a spoon, but I'm not sure. I might use it for some of my shakers and things, my sequins. And I bought a nail file. And I bought a high chew, and I'm going to give this away. I don't know, if my grandson sees it, he might start eating it. But this one is different. It has mango and pineapple and cranberry and grape. And I'm not too sure if the other high chews have fruit pieces in it, but this one does. I think the other ones are just chews. So this is something different. This was $2.50 for this pack. Okay. And I didn't buy too much. This is, I think, the end of it. So I found these LA Colors nail polish, and I know at once upon a time I was looking for LA Color nail polish in our local stores. I could not find any in this brand, and so Daiso brought them in all different colors. So I bought the unicorn line. Not all, but I just picked some. This is gold. This is a metallic metal, and this is the other one, gold and silver. And then I bought the unicorn in purple, this sparkle, and this kind of a blue-green color. So I think when you put them on, the color goes on ombre, kind of variegated. But I wanted to use them in my crafts, and I have to go back and find the video of someone who used a specific brand and did something with it, and I can't remember. And I think it might have been those stones, those glass stones that you can paint under, and then the color shows through with the sparkle. Okay, so I'm going to try that. And last but not least, I bought this tart pan, and I don't think I'm going to make a tart in it. Well, I bought two of them, But I figure because they are like bakeware and they might hold up, they're pretty thick. But I think I'm going to use it for my crafting when I put things in the oven. Oops, so glary. But you know, my cinnamon ornaments, I don't know yet. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to put in here. But I just like the shape of it, so we'll see. I could even alter it and make something kind of a hanging. Okay? So everyone, that is my Daiso haul. I'm so excited. I hope after the holidays the lines come down a little and it'll just be like a normal place where we can just go in and pick up our things and leave. And I look forward to doing that next year. So thank you so much for coming for me to show you my Daiso haul. I'm so excited because we have one in Hawaii, and I just needed. None of my friends wanted to stand in line, but I think I just needed to get it out of my system. Okay, everyone. So I will see you really soon, and I hope everyone is having a Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. Bye. See you later. Aloha.